Hey, hi Maruti, good morning.
Good morning, Shika.
All right, so today, logically, it is going to be your last class. Again, we
Okay.
will quickly summarize and I will give you some idea about how to prepare your CV and how you should look out for the job. And if you have any questions, if you want to discuss anything else, so feel free to discuss. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes and we'll allow others to join.
Okay.
And then we'll get started. Yeah.
Yeah.
So meanwhile, Maruti, if you have any other questions you would like to discuss in person, you can go ahead.
Up to now, I don't any questions, Shika. So every in the machine learning tabular tool is the mandatory. Nahi so we can sorry, we can use any other IDs also.
Then you can choose any other visualization tool. So there are multiple visualization tools available in the market. So you can go with Power BI, you have ClickView, but
Okay.
currently the most popular ones are Tableau and Power BI. Okay.
Okay.
And Tableau is kind of a leader. Okay, and even it is much more preferred visualization tools when compared to Power BI. The only thing is like why the Power BI is in so much use because of the Microsoft product. Because in every organization there would be a Microsoft products which are being used, and it comes along with those products as a license. So that's the reason there is a good adoption of Power BI. But when it comes to visualization and to learn the visualization principles and all those things, Tableau is the best to start with. So to answer your question, whether it is mandatory to have it, see now you can choose two paths, Maruti. One
Okay.
is like if you want to get into complete as a techie, okay, with a
Okay.
good programming skills, then you can
Okay.
go as a full stack data scientist. And that for that, you don't require Tableau, but again, it's good to have. It's not must to have kind of a skill. It's good to have. Um so when you get into a full stack, then people may expect that you should understand everything about training the models, deploying the models, building solution end to end, where the data engineering may also play a important role, or even the DevOps for
Okay.
deployment of the model may also play an important role. And finally, developing any kind of an application, app dev
Okay.
could be also one of the aspect. But if you want to keep it like open, then you can add whatever skills. So it is like for the beginners, what I'm saying, who is transitioning their career into data science. So
Okay.
my focus was, to learn simpler tools quickly and populate as much as possible, in your CV, those skills. So
Okay.
Tableau is
Sure.
one of them. So as you have
Okay.
seen that Tableau is all about bringing out insights from the data. And you have seen
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
there is some level of some element of predictive analytics also, which you can do it on Tableau. And if you
Yeah.
go into advanced Tableau, you can even integrate Tableau with Python in the backend, and you can deploy your models at the backend of your Tableau. So where the data will come and the Python scripts will run, it will generate the predictions, and that you can show it as a dashboard on a dashboard. So that is also possible. So I just introduced that tool. Now it's up to you. If you like that tool, go ahead with that and start getting deeper into that particular area, or else just keep it
Okay.
as you know as a tool which you are aware of it, and which you know how to use it at a high level. So that is also fine.
Okay.
Yeah, depending on
Okay.
your interest and your confidence.
Okay. What are the other tools which they are using in the market right now?
From a visualization point of view, or from
Yeah,
a
yeah,
data.
yeah. From Visual Part.
Visualization, as I
Visual
mentioned,
Part.
Power BI, ClickView,
Okay, okay, okay.
MicroStrategy. Yeah, so these are all the tools. So
Okay,
basically, we
okay.
call it as a BI tools, business intelligence tools.
Okay.
So business intelligence tools help the business, to get some information, meaningful information from the data, which could help them, to make their decisions in more effective way. So this BI is primarily considered area which enable the business to make some data-driven decisions. So building reports, building dashboards, or bringing out some hidden insights from the data. Now BI will slowly will lead towards predictive analytics. So if you know about that entire
Okay.
pyramid, right? First, the draw data you have to analyze and
Yeah.
do some descriptive analytics. So whatever dashboards and reports what we have discussed, those are called as descriptive analytics. You are not running any algorithm. You are not doing any kind of training here, right? You are just taking the data and putting that into a dashboard. So that is called as descriptive analytics. That's the first step. So that is called as
Okay.
mostly that comes under BI. Okay, because here you are making business
Okay.
intelligent by providing all those insights to make better decisions, right? After that comes the predictive analytics. That's the next step. So now once you cross that
Okay.
descriptive analytics and you get into predictive analytics, that means you are venturing into AI. Because now once you are
Okay.
building the predictive models, here the humans are not making decisions. Here machines are making decisions. When machines are making decisions, we call it as an AI, right? Because it's
Okay.
artificial intelligence. And from there, whatever advanced things you will do, that comes under AI. So that's the reason I also included this Tableau, because this is one of the best tool for descriptive analytics. So you can just connect the data from whatever sources, and then you can start visualizing that data by building various different kinds of charts and dashboards, and you can present that information to your business stakeholders. Okay.
Okay.
So let me ask you, what is your current
Okay.
role?
Okay.
What you're currently doing?
I'm working. Yeah. DevOps. DevOps engineer right now. Yeah.
DevOps, perfect. So now,
Yeah.
okay. So if you're doing DevOps, then I think
Oh,
you would be very comfortable in automating pipelines and then
exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
right
We're
in
using the
deployment, right?
Jenkins and Ansible.
Jenkins.
We are using for the deployment.
Awesome, awesome. So
Yeah.
Dockerization, containerization, all that is
Dockerization, we aware of that, but some restrictions are there in our company. For that
okay.
reason, we are not implemented for Dockers.
But you are aware of that process, right? How it
Exactly. Yeah.
works.
Yeah. 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 I know
So,
that.
so, so that's a very good skill. Okay, currently, I would say in my team, we are getting regular sessions from the DevOps team, to understand that whole process. Because what
Okay.
happens, and you should understand all these things, because so that you can easily carve out your path. Do not
Yeah.
think that DevOps would not help you. DevOps is becoming a very important skill nowadays because everyone is asking for end-to-end automation, right? Everyone is
Exactly.
asking out for CI/CD pipelines and all those things, right? So it is becoming a very critical thing, irrespective of whatever solution you develop. In every solution, CI/CD works. So even in fact in machine learning also, and we call it as ML ops,
Okay.
machine learning operations. So
Okay.
ML ops is in high demand now. I would rather suggest you to concentrate on the ML ops part.
Okay.
Now you
Sure. Sure.
understand how this machine learning process works, right? The data comes,
Exactly.
we do the pre-processing, and then we do
Yeah.
feature engineering, then we train the model, then we evaluate the model, then we deploy the model, right? So this
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
whole process. But now, how
Sure.
can you automate this process? In any
Okay.
organization, nobody would expect that somebody should sit and continuously monitor the models and manually go and train all these, retrain these models and all. So they want some
Yeah.
kind of an automation. So that's what is called as ML ops. So in ML
Okay.
ops, what happens is starting from data extraction to pre-processing to feature engineering to model training to model deployment,
Okay.
everything can be automated. And and there is little difference than a normal uh, CI/CD to machine learning
Okay.
ops, because here the monitoring is very
Okay.
critical. So when the model is giving a
Exactly.
predictions on the
Uh-huh.
you have to continuously you have to monitor where the predictions are going down or whether it is giving a better accuracy. If there is any kind of uh, uh, decline in the accuracy of the model, it
Yeah.
should triggered the training process. So that we call as the retraining process. Then it should pick
Okay.
up all the new data, and then again the model should get trained, and again the model should get deployed automatically. So this whole process, there is a lot of material. Just type ML ops, you will get a lot of material. So
Sure, sure.
learn about that particular process and show your skills in that particular area, highlight in your profile. And there's so many opportunities, I'm telling, because nowadays in the
Mm.
market, we are not getting people, who can also understand the DevOps along with ML. So
Okay,
this
okay, sure.
will be a very good combination. And again, salary wise also, they will give you a very good salary.
Sure, sure, Srikanth. Thank you. Yeah.
And the second area where
Yeah.
you can focus is nowadays people are using this Gen AI, right? I don't know whether in your organization you are using Gen AI or not, but in
No,
our
no, no. We're not
company,
using that one. Yeah.
yeah, in our company, people are integrating GPT models with IDE, right, to
Okay.
Eclipse and all those things, and it is enhancing the productivity. You just say that, okay, I want um, uh, what do you say, Kubernetes template or some
Mm.
script, to automate this particular pipeline. It will create you the entire code for you. How to create the
Okay.
cluster, I want a script, to for infrastructure setup and all those things. It will
Mm.
easily create that, and it will do testing, everything. Okay, you can perform. It will generate the test scripts and all those things. Now,
Okay.
if you learn about how to integrate GenAI into this whole DevOps setup, which will
Okay.
enhance the productivity, that is also one area which is of high demand nowadays.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Genai, right? Genai.
GenAI. AI
Okay.
ops is another thing again in DevOps. AI ops is all about how you can use AI to monitor your infrastructure.
Okay.
So when there could be any kind of anomalies, you may see in the entire network, okay, or if any infra is going is getting overutilized, and if you or else if you can predict through AI if any failure of the servers on the infrastructure side. So that is also called as AI ops, or any pipeline getting if it is breaks in between. So all that thing, how you can detect by using AI. So in the operation side,
Okay.
so
Okay.
that is called as AI ops. So that is
Okay.
another area. So I would say focus on these three areas, read about it, just get the awareness, because when you in the interview, when you talk about your experience in DevOps,
Okay.
definitely people will ask the question like, with the DevOps experience, what you have done in data science. And
Okay.
that's a
Okay.
logic question, right? Because
Exactly.
it does not make sense that, okay, you leave the entire DevOps experience and start data science from the scratch. So if you show that your transition has happened, say that, okay, you were working in DevOps and then slowly, you started using AI in the DevOps area and then got into ML ops, and that's how, I completely immersed in data science. Then it looks a very logical move, because then you will give justice to both your skills, even DevOps and even data science.
Sure. Sure, Srikanth. Yeah.
So that kind of a combination, you should have it. Okay, uh,
Sure. Sure.
throw that into CV. Yeah.
Sure, Srikanth. Yeah.
And if you can pick up any cloud, then again that would
Thank you.
also
Thank
go
you for
like,
this valuable suggestion.
yeah, yeah. So if you pick up, as I was saying, if you can pick up any cloud like AWS or Azure or Google,
Azure certified person I am.
sorry.
I'm Azure certified person. I have a certification
Awesome,
as per,
awesome.
yeah.
So on Azure, you have very good documentation available on the MLOps side. Okay,
Okay.
and on when you get into Microsoft Learn portal, you will get
Yeah.
some good training material also.
Okay.
So yeah, so if you get time, so get certified on that DP100, which is like
Okay.
data science certification. So
Okay.
with that certification, along with your existing certification, it will add a lot of value. So these are the quick, smart things. If you do it in the next couple of weeks, like, you will be ready for
Okay.
the interview. And just
Sure.
revise the topics,
Okay.
understand the ML ops part, understand,
Okay.
how GenAI is getting, because GenAI is the recent trend. People may ask, like, do you know how
Yeah.
GenAI being adopted in DevOps and in this AI ops? Then you should
Yeah.
talk about it. If you're not comfortable, say that, okay, I haven't done it because in my organization the data is of high importance, and because of the security we cannot use the GenAI aspect. But I know, how the GenAI can be leveraged. And this
Okay.
last thing is the AI ops. So cloud
Okay.
certification, AI ops, ML ops, and this data science knowledge.
Okay.
Just go with that. Just go with that. Within few
Sure. Sure.
weeks, you will get a very good opportunity. Trust me.
Oh, sure. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Srikanth. Yeah.
Any other thing, Maruti, you would like to discuss? I don't think anybody is joining today.
No, Srikanth. No, Srikanth. It's fine. Fine. So once
Okay.
I prepare the CV, can I forward to you one to
Yes,
one?
yes, yes. Please do that.
Okay.
We
Sure.
can, if we can connect also in person. If I have any feedback or any inputs, I will share that with you.
Oh, sure.
Uh,
Sure.
yeah. So just make your CV impressive. Don't make too lengthy. Just make two-pager CV. And one point I want to add: if you are applying for any opportunity or any
Okay.
job role, go through the job description. And in the job,
Okay.
whatever is mentioned, try to capture maximum of those keywords in your CV. Because how
Okay.
it
Sure.
works, I'm seeing that now HR is also they are also using AI, and they are also doing automation, for screening the CVs. And how these solutions screen the CVs is they take the job description, they take the candidate's profile, and they match.
Okay.
These
Okay.
functions match. So they match the keywords. If here
Okay.
the data science is there in your CV, if data science word is not there, then it will reject. If here it
Okay.
is there, ML ops is there and in your keywords. So out of 100 keywords, if 80% of the keywords are matching in your profile, then your profile will be selected. So this is
Okay.
first step, right? So here you have to be very careful whenever you are applying for any job. Go through that job description and customize your profile according to that job description, and
Sure. Sure.
then apply. So typically how we do is we will have one standard CV and we will apply the same CV for all the opportunities, right? We just
Yeah.
So that's the normal tendency what we do. So,
Exactly.
but we have to take out time and we have to make it very specific to that particular job description. Make sure that whenever somebody sees that job description, they and then see your CV, then they should feel that, okay, this is the appropriate and this is the apt profile, for this particular job description.
Sure. Sure.
Then there is a high chance for you to get a call.
Sure.
And
Sure.
after
Yeah.
and after that, in the interview, you have to be honest in the sense, in terms of your knowledge. Okay, if you don't know about any topic, then straightforward say that, okay, I am unable to recall, or I don't know about this. But yes, this is one of the areas where I need to focus and I need to learn a little bit
Yeah.
more. Yeah, so that's fine. Wherever you have confidence, do not leave anything, okay, there, okay, and try to show your knowledge in that particular area as effectively as possible. Right? If somebody is
Sure. Sure.
asking about the machine learning process, then explain every bit of it, okay, nicely.
Okay.
Again, do
Okay.
not take
Okay.
too much of time in a short time, in a very crisp way. How nicely you explain those concepts. That is very important.
Okay.
Okay, so these
Okay.
are some of the tips and tricks, okay, which you follow, then definitely quickly you will get a good opportunity. And in your organization, may I know in which company you are working?
Geo mobile location.
Awesome. In
Yeah.
Geo, they use AI crazy. Okay, I remember there is a Sailesh who is the chief data scientist there. He was my professor in Indian School of Business. He is in Geo now, Mumbai location only.
Okay. 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 I don't know about that person,
So
but
if you,
we
yeah,
are
if you
working on
go
the
and
2G or
study,
5G
yeah,
project, 5G project, right? now.
Okay, he's a famous public speaker on AI.
Okay,
He's
okay,
one of the
okay,
top
okay, okay.
few data scientists, in India, who are, and he was with Google, and now he's
Okay,
with Jio.
okay, okay, okay.
So understand, like, in your company, what kind of AI projects are happening. Okay, try to understand that, or else if it's possible, connect with somebody from the AI team, from the data science team,
Sure, 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 sure.
and that's something you uh, include in your CV. So
Sure, sure.
I will share his. So there is a geoinstitute.edu.in
Well, sorry, one side is there, so I'll go through that one.
thing. I
Yeah,
think, let
geo
me.
learning is there. Geo learning is there.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'll show you this. He's a very popular face. I'm not sure, how come you are not aware. So this guy, can you see my screen?
One sec. Yeah, yeah, I can.
Yeah. He's a chief data scientist in Reliance Jio.
Okay, Shailesh Kumar. Okay,
Yes, Kumar.
okay,
I follow him. So he's very good in all these things. He's
okay,
the eminent guest lecturer in Indian School of Business. So, in your internet portal, see that if you can get some information about what kind of things are happening on the AI side, and try to
okay,
include a small, simple projects. Get connected with somebody in data science team, and just understand some of the projects, and try to include those projects into your CV,
yeah,
which you can explain, which and that would be more relevant for you, because you're talking about geo projects, right? So that way it will help you out.
yeah.
Okay.
Sure, sure,
So
Shrikant. Yeah,
that's all. So I wish you all the best.
thank you,
But do
Shrikant.
not
Yeah,
leave it, Maruti. I know initially you may uh, feel low, if you don't crack any interview, and I know the subject is also a little complicated when compared to others. But once you get comfortable, initially, even I had faced the same issue. I was
okay,
into BI side, and everything was going smoothly, okay? And
okay,
sometimes I used to feel that, okay, why I'm putting so much of stress on me, okay, why I'm getting into this kind of field. But
okay,
you need to have that push, okay? You yourself, you have to push yourself. No, this is a new area. This is upcoming. Now you look at it, like in every field, people are talking about AI. If you don't get into this area now, later it would become even more difficult for you to get into, because you will have more experience, and then if you
yeah,
want to transition in some other field, then it would be difficult. So I'm
okay,
saying to take out time, put a little bit more efforts, get more serious, and try, attempt. If you attempt to your best, and if you don't get it, then it's fine. Then you can surrender. Then you can drop off.
okay,
But without attempting, you know, uh, if you surrender, that's not right. Okay. So when you have invested so much of time and efforts and money, then definitely you should pursue for some more time, and that too seriously. So
sure,
with that note, let me know if you need any help, any assistance, anytime. Okay, so I'll be there.
sure.
Okay,
Sure.
just a
Thank you,
message away.
Shrikant.
Yeah. So
Thank
you
you.
can
Yeah,
message me anytime.
yeah, sure. Thank you, Shrikant. Yes.
Okay, Maruti, then.
Okay.
So yeah. So thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Take
yeah,
care.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. You too. Bye.